Gentlemen, my name is Major H.S. KALSI and I am the director for Baalnoi Academy. Friends, we train people for the defense forces. The SSBs have started issuing the call letters and lots of children are going to Bangalore, Allahabad, Kapurthala and to the Air Force boards. As far as the psychology or the interview technique is concerned, it can be done online, and we have a system in place where we can do them for you. However, with regards to outdoors, the children have a problem. We have created a ground here. This ground is for the individual obstacles. We have created 10 obstacles for you, and they are a replica of the obstacles which you will be doing during the SSB. We have deliberately scaled down the height of these obstacles so that you get a good feel of these obstacles, you don't get hurt, and you are able to demonstrate the officer-like qualities. We have ensured the government advisories are followed here. We follow the protocol of social distancing, sanitizing and using a mask. This ground is open to our children. Whenever they want, they can get in touch with us and come here and have a physical feel of the individual obstacles. Friends, obstacle number 9. Point 9. This is also called the commando walk. Requirement: the candidate can go from either side. There are steps on both sides. If the candidate decides to climb the steps from there, he can get down from this side. If he decides to climb from here, he can get down on the other side. Once he is on top, he should look towards the GTO and loudly say, "Bharat Mata Ki Jai." We will have a candidate demonstrating this obstacle to you now. Yeah, come. Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Okay, well done. Obstacle number 10. Point 10. This is also called the tiger leap. The height in the SSB will be another 3 feet more. Requirement: the candidate is required to go up with the help of that ladder. He needs to come here. There is a rope hanging in front of you here. Standing there, the candidate has to make a clean leap, hold the rope with his hand and with his knees, and slowly come down and slowly come down. We will now give you a demonstration of this obstacle. You must note, once you are standing here, you must keep your eyes on the rope. If you keep your eyes on the rope, the hands will automatically hold them. Secondly, once you are on top, don't leave the rope. If you leave the rope, you will fall in this sand pit and get hurt. Thirdly, while doing this obstacle, if you happen to scratch your hands, it is an indication that your arms are weak and your body weight is more. It is an indication for you that you start need to work on yourself and strengthen your arms. And the exercise is what you need to do, you know best. Friends, obstacle number 2. Point 2. This is a long jump. There are 2 drums kept like this. They are red in color. The requirement is you need to take a run up and land in this sand pit. You need to cross these 2 drums in one go. For the boys, there are 2 drums, and for the girls, there is only 1 drum. Point to note, if while doing this obstacle, you by mistake happen to touch it, you should repeat it immediately. Because if you think you will repeat it later, it may not cross your mind and you may miss it and you may not earn the points that are due to you. We will now demonstrate this obstacle to you. That's the requirement. That's all you need to do. That's the requirement. Friends, obstacle number 7. Requirement. There are 2 benches. The previous one is slightly higher, say about 7 feet high, and this is slightly lower. Requirement, with the help of those steps, you need to go up. Once you are on top, you need to take a jump here, and from here, you need to take another jump in this sand pit. Point to note that when you are jumping, you must jump on both your feet. Okay? Okay, that's all you need to do in obstacle number 7. Okay, friends, obstacle number 1. Requirement, you're required to run over this incline, take a small jump and land in this sand pit here. Yeah. Point to note, when you jump in this sand pit, you need to jump on both your feet. Second point, don't run too hard or too fast so that you cross this sand pit. If you do that, you may get hurt. Okay, obstacle number 4. Point 4. This is also called the screen jump. There is a red color screen here. The height of this obstacle for the boys is 4 feet. And for the girls, this height is reduced a little bit, say to about 3 feet. The requirement is you need to come running over this incline, take a jump and land in this sand pit. While doing this obstacle, if by mistake you happen to touch this, not to worry, this will fall. The groundsman will be with you and he will immediately place the screen back. So as suggested, you must go back immediately and complete this obstacle. We will now demonstrate this obstacle to you. Okay, obstacle number 6. Point 6. This is also called the Tarzan swing. We have a tall bench there. Requirement is the candidate will go over that bench using the ladder. Once he is on top, the groundsman will give him the rope. The candidate needs to hold the rope firmly, take a swing and land in this sand pit. Point to note, no dhakka, no jhatka, no jump. You have to make a swing, and to make the swing, you have to transfer your complete body weight onto your hands. Aim should be to land somewhere here towards the end of this pit. If you plan to land here, you will fall short. If you plan to land here, you will be able to land right in the middle of this sand pit. We will now demonstrate this obstacle to you. Pakka pakdo. Well done. You need to make a swing and land here. Okay, this is an additional obstacle that we have created for you. This obstacle is actually part of the individual obstacles which are done in the Air Force boards. But since we have made this ground and there are Air Force aspirants also, I thought we could always create an additional obstacle for you. The requirement is the candidate needs to hold the rope with his hand, lift his body with his hands and put his feet inside the tire so that he just slips through it, Okay, we will now demonstrate this to you. Okay, a mistake. Sometimes the children do a mistake, and that mistake that they do is they put their head in this tire. If you put your head in this tire, then you will be stuck here and you will be floating on this tire. So it's better to hold it with your hands and put your legs inside it so that you can just smoothly come through it. Friends, this is obstacle number 3. Point 3. This is also called the zigzag. There are 3 such structures which are made, and they would be slightly longer. You can come from this side or approach the obstacle from that side. Jahan se marzi, it is up to the candidate from whichever side he approaches. The requirement is, once you step on this, you should stretch your arms and balance your body. The candidate will now demonstrate to you, then I will tell you the important things which you need to do for this. Okay, if while doing this obstacle you disbalance yourself and you fall down, you should go back immediately and repeat it. Don't run too hard or too fast on this obstacle. The harder you run, the faster you will fall and you will get hurt. So when you are doing this obstacle, stretch your arms and go easily on this. Once you get down and you are on both your feet, now you can run. So don't run too fast on the obstacle, but run fast between the obstacles. Okay, obstacle number 5.5. This obstacle is also called the Burma Bridge. This obstacle is made in many of our army units, and it has a historical significance. During the Second World War, the Indian Army marched from Imphal to Singapore. When they crossed Indonesia, Burma, there were many fast-moving rivers, and to negotiate those rivers, such obstacles were made, where one Jawan would cross the small river, tie the rope like this, and the others would go easily over it. There is a vertical rope here and there is a vertical rope here. You have two options. You can climb up with the help of these steps or climb up with the help of the vertical rope. Marji aapki hai. My suggestion to you is climb up with the help of these steps, slide from one side to the other and come down with the help of the rope. रस्सी चढ़ने में थोड़ा कष्ट है, लेकिन रस्सी को उतरने में आसानी है. Okay, just see how it is done. Slide करो धीरे धीरे. Yeah. Look in front. The candidate should look in front and slide slowly. जल्दी मत करना इसको करने में, जल्दी मत करना. Come down with the help of the rope. Okay, good. Friends, obstacle number 8.8. This is also called the double ditch. There are two ditches in this. The first ditch is about 6 feet long. There is ground here and there is a mat here to break your fall and ensure you don't get hurt. Thereafter, once you land here, you have to take a smaller jump with both your feet. So it's a coordination of your eyes, hands, your torso and your legs. If you do this obstacle well, you will be able to do well in your CPSS also. Let's demonstrate this to you now. Yeah, that's how it's done. The individual obstacles are a part of the confirmatory series. You are required to attempt 10 obstacles in a time span of 3 minutes. The GTO has a whistle and a watch with him. You can go and stand behind any obstacle from where you want to start. That's your choice. To start you off, the GTO will blow the whistle once. You can start doing your obstacles. After 2.5 minutes, the GTO will shout next, which means the second candidate will get up, run and go and stand behind any obstacle from where he wants to start. But the first candidate will continue. After 3 minutes, the GTO will blow the whistle again. This means time for the first candidate is up and time for the second candidate has started. Individual obstacles नीली छतरी वाले के दरबार में होते. This is one task where your OLQs are clearly visible. How you organize your mind, how you organize your body to do 10 obstacles in a time span of 3 minutes. Each one of you knows which is your stronger asset, your arms or your legs. Use them to your advantage. This is one task where pure and raw OLQs are visible to the GTO. Even if you have practiced them, but the moment this whistle goes, your originality comes out. Friends, we will now have a candidate demonstrating these 10 obstacles to you so that you can have a feel how you have to reason and organize yourself to do these 10 obstacles.